Something's very different about a lake in Berkeley's Tilden Park. No swimming here, even if the weather is hot. Anza Lake has undergone an amazing transformation thanks to a tiny plant that is thriving due to the drought.
It's really interesting looking. KPIX 5's John Ramos shows us.
This strange-looking meadow in Tilden Park isn't a meadow at all. It's actually Anza Lake, and it's been taken over by an unusual plant. And it turns out it's not a bad thing at all. Bruce Stanglin hasn't hiked Tilden Park for a few weeks, so he was surprised when he saw what Anza Lake looked like today.
It's not a lake anymore. It looks like a lawn.
The small 2-acre lake normally looks like this, but recently there's been an explosion of a non-toxic plant called the Azolla fern, and now it looks more like a carpet than a lake. It's not new to the area and is actually a really beneficial plant used in Southeast Asian countries for everything from fertilizer to feed for animals, including fish. And that's why Stanglin took some home to his fish pond a long time ago.
I said, okay, if the fish are going to eat them, I don't have to feed them anymore. And I've had them, some of them are probably 20 years old. And it keeps the water clean, so there's no algae in my pond.
The Regional Park District says it's also crowding out the toxic algae that sometimes plagues the lake and is keeping the water cooler to help the local trout. So why is it growing so fast now? Park biologists think the lake has been stilled by a lack of rainfall, low water flow, and an absence of swimmers during the pandemic. And that's allowed the ferns to flourish, and it's giving visitors a view of one of nature's weirder spectacles.
I came up here through the trail, and I was just like, wow, look at this field. And then I looked back there, and I could see the water. I was like, wait, this is the lake.
Honestly, it's very welcoming. As long as it's nothing, bad, and it's like this, and it's just cool to look at, it's definitely worth it. I'm definitely glad that we went out to, look for something nice, and we found this,
And while it might be tempting to try walking across the lake, 5-year-old Adi isn't letting the ferns fool her.
It looks like you can just bloop, sink in when you step on it.
Park officials say they had planned to prohibit swimming for another year anyway, so they'll leave the lake as it is. No one is sure how long it will last, but they're willing to let nature take its course for now. In Tilden Park, John Ramos, KPIX 5.